Hello, Shamai, and welcome back to another episode of the European Journey. As you can probably tell by the title and the thumbnail, we have a new club. We didn't actually manage to see out the season with St. Joseph's. Our form was poor, we were sacked. I kind of expected it, but I didn't expect it so soon. So unfortunately, I couldn't record the final game as a St. Joseph's manager. We did struggle to find a new club, and unfortunately we had to kind of take a step back. We're now at an amateur club in the Luxembourg promotion division, which is the second tier of Luxembourg football, and as you can see it is FM17. Now all the players in this division are regens, so there's going to be no one here, like I said, it's an amateur team, so I'm not even getting paid for this job, so hopefully this will go a little bit better than the St. Joseph's FC job. We have actually got quite a few very good players for this division. We've got players like Marco Jaeger, who, if you look at their stats, it's not the best. But for this division, they are very, very good players. If you look at our squad in general, in terms of the ability, we've got some decent players in this team. Now, in terms of transfers, I did bring in a lot of players, a lot of quality players, like Michel Thijs, the left-back, fantastic left-back, Pedro Oliveira, and Michel de Grasse, centre-back. So we've got a pretty decent squad. Well, I think it's top half we need to be finishing this year. If I click competitions, top half we need to be finishing on 5th round of the Luxembourg Cup. It's going to be a little bit more expectation on this season. Well, I think I'm not sure where we're expected to finish in terms of season preview. We're supposed to finish 5th. We've made some good signings. So we're expected to do quite well this season. So we need to get off to a good start today. Who we're playing against US Hosterd, who are also another average team in this promotion division. So maybe we can just forget about last season, get into this season, and start afresh with our journey, because last season really didn't go very well. So in terms of the team, this is the team we're going to play. We're going to go for a simple 4-4-2 formation. There's no point complicating it too much in divisions are this low. In terms of pre-season, it was alright. It was good. We were unlucky to lose to a very good team in Beauvange. We almost beat them. But here's the team for today. Players that none of you will know, but hopefully eventually you will get to know them. The best players we've got up front is Corbinian Fries is our best striker, who's better as an advanced forward. So I'll probably switch them around. We have Sven Dion up front with him, who's also a very competent player up front. I don't really know what to put him on. I think I'll put him as a poacher. So we've got two very attacking strikers. In goals, we have Ben Kinziger. All of our players are on free contracts, so they could leave at any point. But a lot of my players have rejected contracts from other teams, so that's pretty good. He's a decent goalkeeper for this level. We've got a lot of players with good potential as well. We've got Ivan Ivanovic, right back. Very good player, decreasing very quickly though, unfortunately. Decent physicals. For this division, everything I say is take with a pinch of salt, because this division is very poor. It's an amateur division. We have Pedro Oliveira, one of the signings we made, one of the better players we've got, and Michel de Grasse across the back to get good Luxembourgers. Michel Thijs, left back, probably our best player. But unfortunately, he's in a left-back position. I'd rather have my best player as a striker, but can't really do anything about that. We've got Luke Lewek, right midfield again. Very, very good potential for 17-year-old. Very good player. 13 free kick taken. Got plenty of potential in him. Marco Jaeger, then one of our better players in general. And Reinhold Alfield in midfield. Two, again, very, very good players. I'll put him as an advanced playmaker to make them better. We have good players to play behind the striker, but I might change the formation to 4-4-1-1 to make the most of players like Marco Jaeger and Reinhold Alfield, but I'm not sure yet. We have Dirk Damon on the left. Again, decent player. Not the best, but not the worst. And then Corbinian Fries and Sven Dion up front. In terms of the bench, Nicholas Paris is a decent striker, decent backup striker, again, good potential on him. And Daniel Miranda, another player brought in, again, very, very good potential. If you look at the potential across the squad, there's a lot of potential in the squad. Look at Sven Dion, 5-star potential. I know he's not a very good player, but he's got the chance to be a very good player. So today, the first game of the season then against US Hosterd. There's already been a couple of games played. I don't know how the game's going to go. I don't really know. I suppose we'll gauge in the first few games of the season how things are going to go, but we'll have to wait and see for that. Pre-season went alright. Let's hope we can get off to a good start in this game. We are actually favourites to win this. Maybe we should be winning this game then. I'm not entirely, obviously, I don't know much about the Luxembourg promotion division, so I don't really know who we should be beating, who we should be not expecting a win against. I suppose we'll find out as the season goes on. So here's the first game of the season. Obviously, the St. Joseph's ones, if you've watched those episodes, then you know how rough things have been. So hopefully, in the Luxembourg division, I will do a lot better than what happened in Gibraltar. I think they did get relegated in the end, unfortunately, which was quite likely by the point we lost to Gibraltar Lions. But here's the first highlight of the game then. Daman on the ball into Alfield. Up it goes to Dion. He's got a good chance to run in the defence here. Strikes it and it just goes wide. I think we sold 50 season tickets this season, so we're not going to expect many bumper crowds. Obviously, this is the Luxembourg promotion division. So on the highlight here with Pinto on the ball, up to Fenk, to Demotta. Hopefully we can put a foot in. Ivanovic wins the ball back, gives it to Fries, sets Sven Dion through. A good save by Juncker in the end. Playing some nice football. It was a good pass through, good link play between the two strikers. The corner comes in, and have we got a penalty? Yes, we have. We have a penalty. I didn't really see what happened then, but we've got a penalty. So a chance for our first goal of the season. Sven Dion to take it. Missed the chance just now. Can he redeem himself by scoring the penalty? No, he's missed the penalty. Not the great first performance from him. He's already on a 6.2 rating. I was hoping that he was going to be a good striker this season, but obviously, we're singing his praises and how much potential he's got. He's on a 5.9 rating. Half-time, 0-0. I mean, that's not the most convincing first half performance by a long shot, especially from Sven Dion. With a chance to give us the lead twice and fluffed it both times. Game's still quite even, I'd say. We're approaching the 60th minute. I'm going to have to take Sven Dion off. He's had an absolute shocker. Thies with the ball into Daman. Into the box, and we scored. First goal of the season. Dirk Daman is the man to get the goal. Up to fourth position we go. Thies with a throw in. Good work from the space to get space for Daman. Fires it in. Near post. Keeper gets beaten. Juncker, who's also injured. We're still going to take Sven Dion off though, because he's having a very, very poor game. I'm going to put Nicolas Paris on as a target man on support to give Corbini and Fries a little bit of freedom to push forward now. Sven Dion, unfortunately, has had a poor first game. Marco Jaeger, who's also, I said, was one of our best players, is having a poor game. We're going to bring him off, bring on Guy Nicoli, who is a player with a lot of potential. That's why we're going to bring him on for the bench a few games and try and get those stats up, get him where he needs to be to play in this division. We're dominating the game. It'd be a tragedy if we don't win this now. Lewek into Alfield. Out wide to Ivanovic. Good ball in. It's the crossbar, I think. And now Daman's on the ball. We've still got it with Thies. Oh, that was it. That was the highlight. We hit the crossbar from across. Almost sneaked in on the back post. Daman is struggling fitness, but I want to keep him on. We're into added time now. Fries into the box. Loses the ball. It's cleared up pitch. I think this should be the last play of the game now. Ivanovic with the ball. Full-time whistle goes. 1-0 win. Happy with that. We were favourites to win the game, so I'm assuming that we should have won the game anyway. We battered them in the end. 21 shots to their 8. 10 shots on target. It probably should have been more than 1-0, but I'll take a victory. We haven't had many of them in this series. I mean, if you look at me and my stats, what's my win percentage? Probably not very high at all. Games played 28, games won 4. So we have a win percentage of 14% and a goal difference of -36. So we've only won 4 games. So that what you just witnessed was a quarter of our wins total as a manager. So I'm hoping that things are now going to improve a little bit. We've got to win. We can hope that this season is going to be a lot better than the last. As we sit in 4th position after the first game of the season. I hope you enjoyed the episode, guys. If you did, leave a like. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And if you have any tips or comments whatsoever, please leave a comment down below. I'll see you again.